And I'm leaving you tomorrow. Seems to me, girl, you know I'm walking. See your legs stolen a bottle. Yeah. How easy. Easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy. Easy like Sunday morning. Why in the world would anybody put chains on me? Yeah. I paid my dues to make it. Everybody wants me to be what they want me to be. I'm not happy when I'm trying to be. No. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. I wanna be high, so high. Oh my God. I wanna be free to know the things I do alright. I wanna be free, trust me. Oh, yeah. Doing? How's it going? Hamburger Podcast Sunday Soapbox. Soapbox Sunday. You know, let me just put it this way. Hold on. I'm sending you an invite, Mac. If you want to come on. I didn't hit you up Friday. Sorry, buddy. Okay, let me get over here. All right, so Soapbox Sunday, here's the thing. We went ridiculous with this whole fucking essential worker thing. Because I like pot more than the next man, more than the next woman. You see what I'm saying? I love me some Mary Jane. I dig me some wacky weed. I love throwing down and going down on the low and down of the green. I like smoking and joking. I'm a token. When I'm not smoking, I'm loking. What I'm saying is, I smoke. I smoke. I like weed. I don't think it's essential. Now, I have friends that would disagree, and I'm not saying it's not essential for people with cancer and this and that, but they can get their weed. If this virus is so fucking crazy, well, there's people who have medical reasons. Okay, that's essential. It's just like having your Norcos or your fucking anti-inflammatories or your heart medicine. It's a medicine. They've proven that. So I get that. But the shops and their bud tenders aren't essential. The government could have just provided medical weed. There's so many things that could have gone on. There could have been designated shops that will still provide medical marijuana. What I'm trying to say is, I get it. Look, I like smoking. I would have found a way to smoke. I'd have found a way to get weed, and all these shops would have gone underground anyway. The fact that they're calling them essential, that my bud tender, that my weed dealer, pharmacy, dispensary is essential. It's worth risking the pandemic for me to get weed? No. If this was what it is. Now, the next is the fast food worker. Diabetes in no way is essential. Obesity is not essential. Trans fats, transgender, fine. Trans fats, bad. Transgender, good. Well, everyone's choice. Trans fats, horrible. See, so if you're anti-trans, I hope it's the fats. This is the point. Trans fats are horrible for you. They're cancer causing. So we don't need cancer. We don't need diabetes. We don't need obesity. So what we don't need is fast fucking food. What we don't need is fast fucking food. What we don't need is fast fucking food. Do you understand that it's not essential? McDonald's is not essential. None of these places, Jack in the Box, none of them are essential. Burger King is definitely non-essential. GameStop. So watch this of these three essential things. The bud tenders, yeah, bro. The McDonald's workers and stuff, they're essential so we can all get diabetes and obesity and cancer. But see, we're going to smoke some weed, get super high, order McDonald's, and then go to GameStop and spend our stimulus money on the new GTA or Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto, or fuck a bitch in her eye, or shoot people, or kill the police. Whatever new video game they've come out with to brain damage every fucking moron in the world. I love the top part of this, which is, so how does it feel being an essential employee? Essential employees. And they'll tell you, I'm essential. You're a bitch. Guy or girl. The meaning, I remember you. I was at the hospital. You were a jerk. You were miserable. You were rotten. You were mean. You're not even nice now. You're not essential. You're stealing drugs from the pharmacy. You're not essential. You see, now, Jane over there, Myra, Binch Going Ding Dong, all of them, Steve, Lucas, Jose, everybody in there that's busting their ass, that's doing a phenomenal job. Thank you for doing what you're supposed to do. Thank you for showing up to the work you decided to do. Are they paying you? Because they're giving you even more money to show up. But now, is it worth your life? If this is real, is it really worth your life to serve burgers? Is it really worth your life to make sure some fucking, is it worth your life to make sure that some gets their GameStop video so they can go home and ignore their girlfriend at 42 years old and their kids so they can get to the next level of some stupid fucking game? But these people are essential workers. Keep that in mind. Essential workers, we can't live without them. And if people are offended by this, why? You've gone to all these places and been flipped out piss. You've gone and dealt with the worst people at some of these places, and you don't think they're essential. You don't think they matter. You think they're dickheads. You think they're jerks. You've complained about them. You threatened to kill them. You did all kinds of things. But now they're essential because someone told you. Now you got to respect them. A McDonald's worker who's pissing in your food because they're essential. They're not essential. And nobody is. No one's essential because we go on right without you. I'm not essential. None of you are essential. Stop believing your bullshit. Stop believing what this idiotic world is telling you. It's so upsetting that we're all essential and we're all non-essential. Again, Tommy Lasorda, right? They put his name, the field. Yeah, he did a lot for the Dodgers and he made tons of money and he had an amazing life because of his job with the Dodgers. And his time in baseball. He was blessed to have such a wonderful life. He gave up and sacrificed nothing for the better good. There are people, there's missionaries every day who die and nobody talks about them. Unless it's Mother Teresa, who I'm a big fan of, but unless it's Mother Teresa, then we talk about it. If it's someone we consider important, we have to stop that. Either all life is important or all life isn't important. Either this life we live is the only one we have, or people know there's more, or people don't care. But we have to decide. Either all life is essential and all people are essential and all workers are essential. Because see, if the McDonald's worker is essential, then everybody down the line. If the weed guy is essential, the weed girl is essential, then everyone down the line. If GameStop, of all places, GameStop, where you can buy used DVDs if you're willing to wipe the cum off them. If you're willing to wipe the depressing nerd cum off of them, then you can buy used DVDs or whatever game videos. Fuck they are. I never allowed my kids to play too much, and they're both on full rides to college. My youngest daughter is doing phenomenal. They are intelligent. They're good kids. Like I say, 2 of my 3 kids love the shit out of me. My son, I love and I respect, and I think he's phenomenal. I think my other 2 kids are amazing, and I think he's amazing. But 2 of them love the shit out of me and respect everything I've done. You're gonna butt heads with your kids eventually. It took 18 years to really butt heads, and so that's not bad. I'm not upset about that. That's what I'm saying, though. But essential workers. My daughter was working at Starbucks. They tried to tell her she was essential. I told them to go fuck themselves. Go fuck yourself. I'm not essential. I'm not serving somebody's fucking coffee. If this is a pandemic and I'm going to die, fuck you. Fuck you that you think somebody's frappuccino is more important than my motherfucking life. How dare you? How dare you think that somebody's meatless fucking Beyond Burger, somebody's shitty, supposed to have meat in it but doesn't anyway, fucking Jack in the Box taco, which are delicious, god damn it. But you think that shit is worth my life? Fuck you. Fuck you for thinking my life is worth somebody getting a fucking greasy ass taco. Fuck you for thinking my life is worth somebody getting fucking marijuana. Fuck you. Get a dealer. Grow it yourself. Fuck you for thinking that that my life is worth some nerd needing more fucking video games so they can ignore their kids. So they can kill their mom because she tells them to stop. Yeah, that's super fucking essential. You guys are amazing. You guys, that's how you see yourselves. That's what I say. This is how you see yourselves. This fucking Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, all these people. Why only one woman in there? I know there's more women superheroes. That's kind of bullshit. But you know what I'm saying? You all see yourself as that. You don't see yourself as fucking totally, you don't matter. You're front row in the karate fight. You're front row in the fucking soldier attacked forward. You got to understand that this essential fucking worker thing is bullshit. Also, again, not all these medical people are fucking essential either. The only ones that are super essential are the ones in the fucking hospitals. plastic surgeons, and you're not essential. All these people, you're not essential. Even if somebody's fucked up, they could be fucked up for another fucking month or two. If somebody's face is scarred, they could have a fucking scar for another month or two and then get it fixed. Oh, Mac, I'm going to I'm going to be getting off in a minute. So we'll do it next time though. It was my fault. I was supposed to have it on Friday. Friday, just get ready for a check-in. You guys are going to get a check-in with Mac around the world, around the country, see what the fuck he's doing. He's an absolutely amazing dude. This book right here, guys. Check out the book. I'm a good promoter of this book for him. But you know what? Mac has been respectful of me in the sense of he promotes the show. He shares the show. He shows up when he says he will. When I bring him on, when I ask him, he's there. So I dig that. I dig that, and I love it, and I appreciate him for it. So I pump the book, but it's also a great book and a great read and very inspirational. I got to tell you, it's a true story, up and down. Very inspirational read, man. I dug it. I'm going to say this. Let's just stop it. Let's just stop it. Nobody's more essential than the other person. We're all essential or we're all not. We either each individually matter to the equal amount or we don't. That's all. Because among all those, essential workers are rapists and murderers and child molesters and thieves and scam artists and on and on and on, and racists and everything else. Amongst all those people are those people too. Are they great? Do you praise them for them showing up to work? Are you super proud of them? Do you thank them for being there? Because they're essential workers, as noted. So either we're all essential human beings or we're not. And I don't think anyone's essential to the continuation of life. We're all equally essential to the continuation of life, and no one more than the other. It's just that simple. Some people aid in the destruction of life, and that's true. Anyway, listen, guys, this is my Sunday. I needed a minute to spend and just let people know. I keep hearing it, but again, the people in the ERs, if all this is real and they're in there saving lives and ventilators and they're overflowed and they're having to deal with all this stuff, yeah, that's beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful you're doing it, and you're really putting your shit on the line there, man. All the rest of you, the food workers, no. There's plenty of mom and pop restaurants that aren't corporate that can feed all these people. All the corporate jobs could have shut down because they weren't essential. Mom and pop places were essential. Food places that are mom and pop are essential. McDonald's isn't. McDonald's isn't even good for you. So just keep that in mind, guys. None of that fast food shit's good for you. So if they're essential, they're only essential in making sure you get diabetes, obesity, and cancer. That's their essentialness. That's how they're essential. Anyway, that's my point, guys. You ditch my point. That's what I'm saying. And that's about it. I don't have a lot more to share. Let me just run this one more time. I love it. Boom! All right. Numerica, guys, I'm going to make it happen. It's going to be like the 80s all over again. Technology and fun. Technology, fucking, and fun. Everybody's safe, though. Not the 80s like you remember them. 80s with total equality and just acceptance of everyone, accepting everyone. That simple. Numerica, acceptance of everyone, accepting everyone. And nobody doing anything that impedes on anyone's right to live or drive down a street or walk around with money or anything like that. Let's get back to small towns all over the world. Let's get rid of the corporations. Let's get rid of the not knowing each other. Let's get rid of what's gone wrong. Let's get rid of what's kept us from being humanly connected, man. I'm going to tell you this. The rest of you can go on doing whatever you want to do, but I'm going to tell you this. I don't give a fuck what your race is. I don't give a fuck what your gender is. I don't give a fuck. I just care if you're a decent human being. That's all I care about. And again, I hope that's all you care about, because that's what I'm going to try and be. I know that my caring about you being a good human being isn't the end all. I'm not the, I'm saying nothing else should matter. Your race shouldn't matter. Your gender shouldn't matter. Your sexual preference should not matter. And it wouldn't, in New America, it will not matter. Just being a good human being. Just not hurting anyone. Just not being atrocious. That's all. That's all. Hey, Robin, how you doing? By the way, guys, you know what I'm saying, though? If that makes sense to anyone, though, I mean, look, this is what I was saying, is that we've been ridiculous with this essential worker crap. It's not essential. I get high, get diabetes, or buy trinkets. I definitely don't need new media productions to survive. And that's the last thing I want to talk about. I don't, they're like, oh, hey, if you guys don't mind stopping the productions, we're not going to make you. But the mom and pop fucking restaurants, you better shut the fuck down. You better not feed anyone. You better lose your businesses. Now, the mega millionaires and the movie industries and stuff, and I get it. There are so many people that are workers in that industry. I get that. And there's people in that industry that can donate enough money back into it to cover those workers and help them within the industry. You see what I'm saying? The industry can help itself. They don't need anyone else. They're not essential. They can stop all production for the next year, because we don't need any more entertainment, in the sense that we have entertainment sitting there. We have it reeled up. We have it ready. We're not running out. We can rewatch things for a minute. What we can't do is rebuild small businesses. And even then, though, we all know some of these small businesses that were bullshit, that were fucking scammy, that were dirty, that were nasty, that were serving bad food, that were cheating people, that were adding dollars to credit cards without people knowing, things like that. So we don't like them all. So let's just say that. You want to be essential, then you know what's essential? That you be a decent, honest human being. That's essential. If you're a decent, honest human being, you're essential. If you're not, you're a negative. It's that simple. You either are or you aren't. You either do it or you don't. We all do it. I just did it. I'm ready to do it again. Humper death. Humperdink? Not humperdink. Humper death. Hump death. Hump death. Hump death. Anyone who knows History of the World Part 1, you love that moment.